Hey, what are you doing here? Oh, Xena, Gabrielle. It's good to see you. You weren't seeking about stealing our Yule tree, were you? Oh, what? This tree? No, there's a light broken on it. And I was going to take it back to my workshop. You know, you don't got a workshop, Xena says. We know what your goal is. Take the Yule tree and run off and hope that we buy the lie. Come on. I thought that you would have wised up and you didn't have this hatred towards Yule that you once had. Because I never quite understood that, Xena said. I understood that. And the book never really didn't know why. The book just said you didn't understand it. And the Jim Carrey film comes off as if your hatred of Yule came out of folks that were being mean to you when you were younger. And as far as what the other drawing film says, well, it's just back to we don't know where your hatred of Yule came from, but you're not taking the Yule tree. Yeah, Gabrielle says, and I don't mean this, but I don't think anyone is going to buy that you're Father Yule. You don't got a beard, you know. 2, the only thing you have going for you is the cap, the coat, the boots, and that's it. No beard. And, yeah. Well, all right, look. If you might need to know where my hatred of Yule came from, is that, yes, in the first book, it doesn't say why I hated Yule. It says I didn't understand it. That I believed Yule was only came from what one bought and not from one's heart. I didn't understand that Yule was on looking the birth of Jesus. And I didn't understand that. So I can take it that the Who's were Christian folks then, and you didn't understand their worship or you didn't understand their holy day. Yeah. And in the book and the Jim Carrey film that you brought up, that a lot of folks like to bring up, my hatred of Yule came out of when I was younger and I was in class one day and there was this girl that I was into and I thought that she felt the same way and I gave her a gift and, well, she shamed me for it. And what happened? My fellow learners also shamed me for it. So out of that, I hated Yule due to that happening. Oh, so which back saga you think is the true one? You not understanding Yule, or folks being mean to you on Yule made you not like Yule anymore? I guess you gotta go find the other. Well, look, I understand Gabrielle says that folks can be mean to you. Folks can say and do things to you. You know, life isn't flawless. Life isn't fair. We all know that. And I'm sorry that your life wasn't good. But no one's life was flawless. And we're here to tell you that God and Jesus forgive you. And that no need how bad things are, and no need what sin or misdeed you have done, God and Jesus will forgive you for it like that. That God so loved the world, he gave us his only child, Jesus, the wonderful gift that God gave all mankind and all womankind. And none of us felt that we were worthy enough to have that gift, but God thought we were. And Jesus died. He atoned for those sins. And God so forgives us for our sins, but God saw our sins were dirty. And God does not like sin. But God hates the sin, but not the sinner. But our sins made us dirty. But you see, through Jesus atoning and through his death and through those blood that was spilt, that blood cleaned those sins away and as made us as clean as the first day God made us. So now we can all go to heaven through God and through Jesus. So you're telling me that all I need to do, that God and Jesus forgive me for my sins and misdeeds? Yes, Xena said. Yes, Grinch. Yes, Glenn, that is right. I should know. I was sinful myself. I was a former warlord, a former fear striker. So I know how it is to be a sinner, how it is to be an outlaw. But I also know that those sins and misdeeds are forgivable. Even though the world may maybe not forgive you for those sins and misdeeds, God and Jesus will forgive you for those sins and misdeeds. Well, Xena, Gabrielle, thank you. Thank you so much for forgiving me. Thank you. We forgive you, and so does God and Jesus too. Well, you know, all right. I'm sorry about what I was going to do to your Yule tree. Yeah, I was going to take it. And I was going to lie and say, oh, there's a light bulb broken on it, and I'm going to work on it in my workshop that I do not have. And I wasn't going to bring it back. I'm sorry. I was going to do that. But I'm not going to do that now. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you, Xena. Thank you, Gabrielle. You're welcome. I'm so happy that God and Jesus forgive me for my sins and misdeeds.